So here's the thing. Yesterday, the Detroit Red Wings lost at the hands of the Tampa Bay Lightning 6-3. 6 goals and 18 shots. You know, as much as the money puck deserved to win-o-meter would have indicated the Red Wings had more chances and more opportunities, at the end of the day, sometimes your goaltending just doesn't give you the saves that you need. A 3.33 save percentage out of Alex Lyon, and a 7.86 save percentage against Cam Talbot. I get it. It's not really the most ideal situation here. And for all intents and purposes, this was a game where the Wings, unfortunately, probably played the better game. I mean, if we head over to Money Puck right now, we go over to the deserve to win-o-meter. Yeah, look at that right there. The Wings were the better team. They just did not show it on the actual scoreboard, despite the fact that Detroit lost yesterday, had their win streak snapped yet again. We're having some really interesting conversations on the Red Wings subreddit that I wanted to go out there and read to you here in a video. I wanted to give a big shout out over to MKK4, who posted this earlier this morning on our Detroit Red Wings, talking about how, hey, this is probably the happiest and proudest I've been of the Wings as a team and organization since 2009. How are you feeling right now and moving forward? I don't even care when the Wings lose now. I'm still happy and excited. They have done everything that I've been asking and wanting Yzerman to do since the summer of 2022. They've replaced the coach and the coaching and system. They play an entertaining, exciting, aggressive, competitive, instinctive, and winning brand of hockey. They have called up, played, empowered, maximized, and utilized the young players and inexperienced guys in all situations while winning and instilling trust and confidence in them. They speak plainly and directly to the media and fans about the team, players, and their expectations, and are finally holding players in the team accountable, while rewarding players with ice time and opportunities based on merit, performance, strategy, or psychology, and motivational/helpful reasons. The Red Wings right now are achieving the best maximum results possible that can occur from the available talent on the roster and organization. This has been sports utopia for me as a die-hard longtime Wings fan. The front office, coaching staff, and players are working and performing at optimal maximized capacity. Optimal maximized capacity. What a way to talk about it, eh? At optimal maximized capacity right now, and I am truly impressed and appreciative. I also love Grand Rapids head coach Dan Watson and think he is a rising star, and I feel very lucky that he's developing our young talent. He and Sean Horkoff have done an excellent job of turning around the Griffins and making them a top AHL franchise, after 2 straight seasons of not making the playoffs and continuing to perform well after key injuries and, most importantly, losing their best young players to the big league club recently, with Edvinsson, Berggren, Kasper Soderblom, and Albert Johansson. So, as much of a run-on sentence that most of this post happens to be, I do like the sentiment here. There's a lot of good the Wings are providing their fans right now, and we are seeing so many turn the corner, turn a new leaf on this Red Wings franchise. In fact, if you head over back to that same moneypuck.com website, let's go over to the playoff odds and see where the Red Wings are when it comes to making the dance. The Wings have a 46.8% chance of making the playoffs, which is a little bit lower than we had come to expect versus what we thought would happen after the end of last season. But hey, guess what? After the winning streaks, I say winning streaks, plural, they are right there in the thick of it. If you head over to the NHL standings, I get it. Games are going on right now. Utah's playing Montreal, and you have the Tampa Bay Lightning playing off against the... Oh, actually, no, Tampa's playing Montreal. Yeah, no, Utah's playing Washington, never mind. But the Red Wings are in the second wildcard spot right now with a 5.55 points percentage. If you sort everything by points percentage, yeah, they're still in the playoff hunt. They are right there as the should-be first wildcard team. If you head over to the Atlantic Division, They have overtaken the Ottawa Senators with the Sens' big loss to the Florida Panthers yesterday, so Detroit is right in there. Sure, they kind of need to tighten things up a little bit in terms of their goal scoring. I mean, they are one of the bottom half teams in the Atlantic when it comes to goal differential, but right now when it comes to wins, losses, and points, Stevie Y's Goons are doing pretty all right, and I think as long as this mojo from the Todd McLellan bump continues, as long as the team keeps on showing that they can play meaningful, aggressive, and dominant hockey, even if you get a game like yesterday's, where the Wings' goaltending was, quite frankly, abysmal. 700 save percentage, 300 save percentage, those are numbers that you never see out of a goaltender in the National Hockey League. There still is enough hope to go around. So with that in mind, let's go back over onto the Reddit post and read some of the comments in this thread. I'm absolutely ecstatic that for the second season in a row, we will be playing important games down the stretch. We are currently in the playoff picture, and we have a coach who seems very even-keeled leading the way. The prospect pool is still one of the best, our young kids are proving they deserve to be in the lineup, things are looking great, and I couldn't be happier to watch it unfold. Let's enjoy these 2 weeks. Let's go, Red Wings. That was indeed posted about on The Athletic, I think it was. The Wings had the top 5 ranked prospect pool in the entire National Hockey League with Axel Sandin-Pellikka and Michael Brandsegg-Newgard and a few other guys. There are some really strong pieces in the Wings' future that aren't even on the team yet, so never mind the Marco Kaspers and the Johanssons and the Simon Edvinssons. I'm curious to where all the Yzerplan doubters are now. He said he was going to build through the draft, and look what these draft picks are doing, with even more in line to make the jump within the next 2 years. And I do think that this is needing to be said as well. The Yzerman plan as deployed by Derek Lalonde looked a little bleak, you had to admit. We needed the right head coach to show us exactly what it looks like. And yeah, I'm not going to go out there and pretend that we weren't making YouTube videos on this same channel talking about the Yzerplan and how it's not working and this and that, but now, I mean, look, I'll say that I was wrong, because it turns out that the Yzerplan actually did have some substance beneath it. He just needed the right head coach to bring it out, because Derek Lalonde, oh boy, he was not it. I am sorry. Like, when you think about how differently the team is playing today versus how they were playing 2-3 months ago, it is night and day. How in the hell were you not able to get anything out of this roster, Derek Lalonde? Todd McLellan really is where it's at, and I get it. You can say, oh yeah, it's a short-term thing, they're just getting the coach bump. When the team starts losing again, are you going to say the same things about Todd McLellan? Okay, yeah, maybe. It's very well possible that the team will start to suck again at some point, and then maybe people start doubting McLellan, but for now, the team's winning, and the team has been in a much better spot versus what we had been used to over the past few years here. So obviously, Yzerplan looks like it's doing pretty well. I'm still Yzerplan agnostic, if that's a thing. I think the drafting has been good, the free agency has been abysmal, it's been a long time now, and the goalie situation hasn't had a solid answer. The issue is that everyone here is counting their playoff birds before they hatch. The Wings have looked great since the coaching change, but who says that isn't just a hot streak and they'll return to the bottom of the league? I'll be on board fully when the Wings make the playoffs. I've been hearing the Wings will be good in 2 years. For almost as long as I've heard, the Coyotes are going to be scary. And so at the end of the day, I want you to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about the Yzerplan in February of 2025? What are your thoughts about the way the Wings have been stringing together results? What are your thoughts about the playoff picture? What are your thoughts on if they make the playoffs? They are just under 50% odds of making it right now via moneypuck.com. Do you think that continues? Do you think they make the dance? How do you think Detroit is going to respond to the Stanley Cup playoffs? Should they make everything and qualify? Yeah, I had to put that disclaimer there at the end. Should they make it? Because nothing is ever guaranteed when it comes to the National Hockey League. But thoughts in the comment section below, either way about the Yzerplan. Who knew? All it took was a coaching change. And now they're back on top. On top? Not necessarily on top. But they're in the mix, which is all we needed to see, right? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.